Okay, we've got Cynthia here. Oh, 4 people. Cool. Hello. Hi there. We've had a bit of trouble with a bit of technical problems at the beginning, but hopefully it's going to work. As you can see, I couldn't use the previous link, so probably you were waiting in another video. But we're we're 5 people. Cool. Thank you so much for being here. I'm very excited to be doing these lessons with you guys. And basically, just to do like a quick explanation. So we're just going to have this weekly plan. As you can see in the schedule, there are some Spanish classes, some English classes, and they're alternating so that you can all do your thing. And anyway, we'll always have this morning awakening session in the morning at 8 UK time, 9 Spanish time. Even Spanish people can join if they want. If 8:30 is too soon for them. So that'll be it. And all you need is just somewhere you can lie on. As you can see, I've got like a little rug here. You don't really need a mat for this one. If you have one, that's great, but you don't really need one. What else was I going to say? And yeah, it's just going to be, just a session to start awaken the body, be present, and be able to start the day with a bit more energy and a bit more focus, which we all need, and just being aware of what's going on with us because we might not have slept too well, have a lot of concerns going on right now. So I think it's quite important to be together in this and have this session to just reconnect together with our bodies. So without further ado, we're just going to start. Just going to check. Oh, we've got 8 people. That's very exciting. Nice. Welcome, everyone. If you didn't hear the first part, I was just saying, all you need is somewhere you can lie on, basically. So we're just going to start with our feet slightly apart, and all I want you to do is to meditate. All I want you to do is to close your eyes, and we're just going to start on the floor, which is always a good place to start. So all I want you to do is to ask your body to take you to the floor. I don't care how it happens. Just don't judge it. Don't be rushed. Don't try to just make it happen quickly. Just literally just let it melt and ask your body. Keep asking that all you want is to go down to the floor. And I would suggest closing your eyes because I'll help you focus a little bit. And you're just gonna lie on your back. So you're gonna ask your body to take you to that place as slowly as it needs to be until you are lying on your back comfortably with your feet on the ground and your palms by your side. So just there, all I want you to do is to notice the sensations in your body. I want you to make sure that your hands are nice and flat and your elbows are nice and relaxed towards the sides so that your shoulders can meld towards the mat. And with that feeling, we're just going to start to notice our breathing and slowly listening to what's going on in our bodies. I'm going to make you visualize something. I want you to imagine when you inhale, you can put your hands in your hips if that helps you, in your creases. And as you inhale, it's like you're inflating a bag of water very heavy in your pelvic floor, all the area around your pelvis. And the pelvis is really spreading with that inhale. And as you exhale, all you're going to imagine is there's like a little needle of sand that's going all the way up, like a sand clock, into the middle of your eyebrows. So it's going to be like a wave that goes all the way down and expands in your inhale. And as you exhale, you're just going to let all that little of sand all the way up. Keep visualizing it. It's going to be different for everyone, so try not to judge it and just try to see if you can give it a color, shape, texture to your own sand, and keep breathing, having that feeling. Starting to be aware of the space around you. See if you can listen to any sounds. It's a quiet morning, or if it's quite busy already. And try to make a distinction between those sounds that are close to you and those that might seem distant, maybe hardly perceptible. And from there, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put one hand in my chest. And I'm going to really give it some warmth, like really give it some warmth. We need that warmth these days. And we're just going to put the other hand in the belly. These are really important spots. And I'm just going to exhale and make them super heavy, like I've got a big elephant, walrus, whatever, just on top of you. And all you're going to do is you're going to float one knee, relaxing the shin. Just float one knee to your chest with that exhale. And in your inhale, you expand that water in your pelvis again. And you're going to exhale, make those elephants super heavy to pull one leg again towards your chest. Then we're going to bring our hands to our knees and reach them towards our chest just a little bit to give it some little stretch. And from there, we're just going to start to bounce playfully from side to side. Nice and gentle. And I want you to let go of any tension, just you're aware of being holding on to, so that your head can move freely with you. Yeah, and you can let the head is so heavy. It is a really heavy organ, the brain, and the skull is very, very heavy. So just let it be. Let it have that heaviness that belongs to it. Great. And from there, we're just going to do little circles in the hips to just oil that joint a little bit. Hello, hips. Good morning, hips. I was not even aware I had hips. So you're just gonna give them nice, smooth circles. Yes, and then you're gonna reverse them. Good. And from there, from that last circle, we're just gonna get into a big ball. Like we're gonna hack ourselves a bit more, just as much as we can. If we imbalance, it's okay. We're just gonna like give ourselves a big hug, well deserved this morning, with our knees in. And now it's gonna flop and relax and get into this star shape or whatever it is. Just melt on the ground. Yeah, and from that feeling of being super, super, super extremely heavy and like jelly, quite soft and quite yummy. We're just gonna start to ask our body to bring us to a sitting position. Any sitting position that feels comfortable for us. And again, give yourself that time to go there. Don't rush it. So I'm just breathing. And I ask my body to take me to that place. And it might happen very slowly. My body might not know the way, but I need to trust it. So I'm just going to trust that my body knows how to take me there. And I'm just going to really take my time for it. I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to rush it at all. And I'm going to ask my body to make me be in that very, 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 very comfy position. Good. We can open our eyes a little bit. Good morning, everyone. And just there, I just want you to bring your palms up to the ceiling, put them in your knees, anywhere they're comfortable, I don't care where. But we're just gonna open our energy a little bit. We sometimes tend to just close and close and close, especially now that we all have to deal with technologies and all that kind of stuff that bring us in and in and in. And sometimes we just need to let everything open again, which is very important. So just be there for a second, look around, and just acknowledge how comfortable or uncomfortable that position feels, to have your palms up, to open your shoulders, to be open to the sounds and the textures and the colors of the room, how weird or how normal it feels, without judging it, just listening, using that active listening. And from there, we're just going to start to put our hands on the ground one by one. And just give them some time to just feel the floor. How do your hands feel? Is there any point of pressure that's bigger than others? Are you actually pressing through the whole hand? You see that my hands are very dry because I've been washing them too much. Maybe for a reason. So just talk to your hands a little bit. Is there one that looks a bit more red than the other one? Might have a bit more circulation. Just see them. Be able to see them. Yeah, and from there, we're just going to walk a little bit more forward. I'm just wondering if you can see me. Let me just put that down so that I can actually check. Good. Yeah. So I'm just going to do it this way so that you can see me. So your hands are going to be here, and we're just going to be in all fours. And all I want you to do is you're going to do nice wide circles from the side and going all the way. So just really get into every single bit of the hip joint, trying to articulate the femur, swivel it around the pelvis. And if there's any yucky bit, I really found a yucky bit there. You can stay and breathe into it. Or just go a bit slower in there. You don't have to stay. You can just go a bit slower. And just notice which bit of the circle is really not comfortable, or you don't really want to go there. It's really interesting. And see if you can reverse the circle. So we're just going to go all the way around. Try to keep the head as relaxed as you can and your hands nice and strong, so that I'm feeling that all my fingers are starting to awaken. I'm really feeling that I have no bubbles of air underneath my knuckles. So I'm pressing with the whole finger and with both hands evenly. Good. And from there, I'm just gonna let my sacrum curl back, and my hands are gonna come a bit more towards me, and I'm gonna press them towards the floor to stretch my lower back. Try to imagine your shoulders are really connected to your hands so that you're not pulling them away. Maybe you can see me better. I just take this off. So that we are trying to not let them pull out, but actually be there. So you're going to use your hands to inform this little curl in your stomach that we want to stretch. I'm starting to press through the shins. Yeah, so I'm starting to press through the shins towards the floor. And I'm going to do something, and I'm going to put my hands by my hips now. Well, actually by my thighs. So my hands are by my thighs, but they're quite squeezing strongly because we're starting to be already a little bit awake. And all I want you to do is to keep your head on top of your pelvis so that we're not leaning forward. It tends to be that the head is always leading. So for once, we're just going to let the head be. on top of the pelvis. And my hands are by my side, and all I'm going to do, as if I'm like sort of leaning backwards, it will probably feel like that a little bit. I'm just going to press on the shins to reach my pubic bone forward. Forward, 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 without pushing it. And then I'm going to go down again, keep pressing on the shins like crazy. Now, if you feel like you're doing quite a lot of rotation, I would recommend trying the parallel, because that'll be what's harder for you. And if you were the opposite way around and you were normally internally rotated, you can maybe open the knees a little bit. But just see if you can put one hand in your chest and one in your belly, because that might help you. And you're going to press on the shin, and you're going to imagine this hand in my belly is like sort of trying to stay nice and soft. So I'm not pushing in my belly. I'm not pushing it anywhere. I'm just being on my legs. Good. Wonderful. And from there, my hands will want to walk forward. I'm going to curl my toes around and bring my hands closer to me. And I'm just going to be in crunches in this position and letting the head go there. Good. And from there, we're just going to do a couple of bounces. We're going to do 1 and a 2 and a 3. And we're going to reach the heels down to the floor to stretch all that back leg and release the head. Good. And again. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And release. And again. 1 and a 2 and a 3. And release. And there you go. Now we're going to stay there with the knees slightly soft. You can see that I'm not fully straight on my legs. Maybe a little bit forward. And I'm just going to hold my elbows. And I'm going to open my legs a little bit. Just see if you can swivel them. And you're just going to draw like a big 8 on the ground with your elbows. Nice and wide. And then you're going to let your arms go. And all you're going to do is you're going to say yes, 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 yes. And no. And no for real, because it might feel like I'm doing this. And I really need the no to happen with the momentum. And then the yes, and the yes, and the yes, and the yes. And the no, as relaxed as you can make it be. And then we're going to bend the knees. And we're going to slowly find our way, dropping the sacrum, picking up the pubic bone to go all the way up to standing. Good. Nice. And from there, check out the time. Good, we've got 5 minutes. That's perfect, because I still want to do something with you guys. So we're just going to do a nice, this is a great thing you can do instead of coffee, especially now that we're a bit nervous. So we're just going to start from one side of the body, and we're going to tap a body all the way up from the front, then down, and then we're going to start through the back. Okay, so we're going to start on the left, because it's normally quite left out if you're hand-sided. So we're just going to start with the left foot, tap in a little bit. If I need to tap my foot properly, I can just pick it up, and I'm just going to really tap it, give it some energy. Don't be scared to tap it without kicking yourselves, but making it really be active. And through the front of the foot, and then we're going to go through the ankle and all the way through the front shin of my left leg. I'm staying in the knee a little bit, might be a bit of tension in the knee, and all the way through my quad. Good, and I'm going to stay a little bit in my left groin. Yeah. Good, 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 good. I'm just going to go through my left side in the front, through my left chest, all the way. And I'm going to go through my front left arm too. Front left arm. Make sure you really get there, and then in the palm, just a little bit of clapping. And then we're going to go through the forearm and to the armpit. The armpit is like a place where we actually block a lot, so stay for a little bit in the armpit. Kind of feels weird, but it's really good. Good, and then we're going to go through the other side. So we go through the front of the right arm and through the back of the right arm. and finding the armpit again. And then we're gonna go all the way down through my right chest. I can use my 2 hands again. And I can go through my ribs, stay a little bit in my ribs. Ooh. Yeah, and if you need to make any sound, just make it. It's really important to release the voice because it's a part of the system. So if you need to do, you can say in your pelvis, any kind of sound, just be original with it. Sing something to me. I cannot hear you, but I can hear you somehow. So you're gonna go all the way through the front, again, off the right leg, really staying the pause. And then through the shin, good. And then through the top of the foot. Good, and then I'm gonna go to the back of the foot. Good, and now I'm gonna start through the back of my right leg. Okay, so back of the shin on my right leg, back of the thigh on my right leg. I'm gonna stay in my bum with both hands actually this time. I'm gonna stay in my bum a little bit and starting to go up towards the lower back. I can stay there. Just create a bit of sound and percussion. Good. That's it. Yeah, just be aware of the sound that's making. We might feel like we're bothered. Just a bit of drumming. Good. And all the way to the upper back, just as far as you can get. Maybe your arms are not letting you go too far. And then we're going to go through the back because there's no other way we can get there. So just there, tapping the upper back and in the shoulders. With this hand, right hand, and then left hand. Good. And now we still have the back of the left leg. So we go from the bum again, and we're just gonna travel through the back of our left leg. So back of the left thigh, calf. Oh my God, that calf. Yeah, really stay in that calf. That's it. And let's give the sole another tap because it's always a good idea. Good, and now we're just gonna go to this bit here. So we're just gonna stay in the collarbone, and this time let's not be so aggressive. Let's just give us some gentle tap. So it's just gonna be a bit of more fingers and just like you're playing a bit of piano there, and through the throat, nice and gentle. Good. So all that larynx and all that neck through the back of the neck. Good. And through the jaw. Really stay in the base of the jaw, all that line there. So really stay there. And here we're just going to change the little massage because that's going to be more effective. So we're just going to do big circles in the jaw. You need to see me closer. So I'm just like really massaging like I have like bread dough. Really good. As far as I can with it, soft. And also the base of the jaw, so there's like the insertion of the jaw here, all this jawline. I'm just gonna put my finger in the back of my ear. You might find a spot there that's a bit tense, so you're gonna really give it some love and massage it a bit. Good, that's wonderful. I don't know if you're gonna hear me here. Yeah, there you go. And then through the forehead. Yeah, all that area, doing like little circles. Little circles. Good, and all the way through all that line that goes towards the ear again. And a nice big tapping in the face to finish. Be careful you don't put your finger in your eye. I hope you wash your hands before this, guys. We cannot touch the face otherwise. And yeah. I'm just gonna let all that tapping go all the way down my body, from my belly all the way down to my feet. You might be standing, so all the way down to my feet. And there, guys, I'm gonna just have my legs a bit wider apart. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend my knees in. Okay, this is just a grounding exercise. So you're just gonna let all the way be down And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend the knees. And as we straighten them, I want you to reach down through the heels as much as you can and keep your knees in. So the temptation will be to open them out. So what I want you to do, you can even have your hands here, is to really press through the feet, trying to not push your knees out. And bend again. So you're gonna press through your feet, and bend. Now I want you to do it with your breathing. So you're gonna inhale, bend the legs. Exhale, reach through the heels. Make sure your body weight is not too back, so you're quite forward. And you bend again. And you reach through the heel, nice and long, long, long and far. And again. Inhale. Exhale. And do not worry if some shaking comes into place because that's so normal. Good. And it's actually a great energy release. And we're just going to do a couple more because I really want you to relax into this. It's really going to open your sacrum and your back. And again, last one. And let's bring the feet back to center, just hip width apart. Keep them soft and press on your feet as much as you can. Make them very heavy and slowly come all the way up to standing. Good. And we're just going to finish with this. I think I have time for this. Yes. I'm a bit late, but it's okay because the other class starts at 10. So we're just going to do this last exercise. So that's going to be very powerful doing together. So we're just going to start to try to walk. If you have neighbors, maybe don't do it so loud, which is a shame because that's the good point of the exercise. Or maybe just wake them up. Who cares? So you're just gonna try to do it with me. So you're gonna do 1 and 2, and let's start to breathe and let the weight move from one side to the other. All I want you to feel is that the weight is all down to your feet. So the weight of your head, the weight of your chest, everything is down. Good, and let's start to breathe together. So we're inhaling and we're exhaling. Yeah. And you can use this time to just ask for whatever you want in your day. How you want your body to feel today without being exigent about it. Just asking for it. So asking for whatever you need right now. Whatever you need. Which sensation you want to feel right now. Just ask for it. And keep tapping with your feet. Good. We're just going to keep going. And you can start to go a bit quicker. Good. And I think it's really powerful if we're all doing this together. So just visualize all of us doing it together. Unfortunately, we cannot see each other, which is a shame. But I think we can all feel each other doing it. And bringing all that energy that we need today to fight against all this that's going on with us. So yeah, just really awaken. And if you need to give it some more energy, just give it some more energy. Just don't be ashamed to give it energy. Yeah, that's it. Good. And if you need to shake your hands with it, do it. That's it. So I'm just going to tap my legs. Good. That's it. And give some energy to your legs. Very good. That's it. Good. And now start to move your head with it. So I'm just going to let my head go. Good. Good. Yes, and go as wild as you need to go with it. As wild as you need to go. Good. And even more if you need to. Well done. Good. Nice and strong. Find the strength in your body. Find it there. There you go. Good. And slowly coming back to your calm. But keeping the feeling of that spring and that really big force inside you. That's going to be with you through the whole day because it's just your breathing, nothing else you need 2 feet to balance on, and your breathing. That is really all we need. So have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you need some more energy release, that's going to be a proper energy release. We've got the fitness session. I don't even know what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. But I think it's going to be a mixture of a bit of fitness, just a bit of muscle strengthening, just releasing for those of you who need a bit more of an adrenaline boost to feel nice and tired before going to work. That's going to happen at 10 Spanish time, 9 UK time, okay? See you there, and thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you again tomorrow, same time. Mwah.